Hello guys, and welcome to this video. In this video I would like to make a focus on finishing walls and openings and how you can add the material from the library and apply it on those objects. Okay, then let us start with the first point, how we can add the new material from the Archipack library. So now I would like to add the material to the area of the opening where we have no brown color. Also, I would like to get rid of those pink stripes on the edges of the cladding. So first I have to check if I already have this material, or I need to know what material I have on this cladding, and that's why I go to the outliner and I'm looking for this material, and we have this material here. With the name of this material I can go to the library of the Archipack and choose and select it there. If you have a pro version of this add-on, you will have the library where you can find a lot of materials, and then you have to go to this tab and you navigate to the library, and here in this library you search for the material you want to apply.
And here we have our material, and for the last time I'm navigating to the slots. In these slots you can set the material for the different parts of the window, and our random walnut material is not here. In this case we have to add it from the Archipack library, and we press this button. Back to the slots, and our material is now available. So now we have a little problem with the cladding outside, and there are two ways how to fix it. The first is to move the whole window, and the second, we have to adjust the cladding through options. Okay, now we just grab the window and drag it to the side, and the cladding looks now like it should. If the window has to stay on the same place, you have to adjust it other way. Here the second way to get rid of this mess. Okay, to do so we have to move this seam in the cladding. Therefore we have to get in the right menu. To get in the right menu we have to press this Archipack tab. And after this you have three other tabs: Main, Axis and Finish. You have to choose Finish. To be able to move this seam, this button has to be activated. If you activate this button, you will get an access to the offsets. The offsets can you adjust by dragging them left or right, so you can move your seam according to the axis you want to move it along. Now we know how to adjust the seam or pattern on the cladding, and I would like to return back to our main subject. We want to add a cladding to areas around the window. They are gray and pink areas. I show how I try to do it at the beginning and what can go wrong. At first you have to deactivate this button called Hold Material Auto. After you deactivate the button, you will get an access to these input boxes where you can enter the number of the material. Okay, here is what could go wrong. The window could simply disappear, for example. Let's redo it by pressing Ctrl Z and try it one more time. Now we want to enter the number in those both input boxes. Okay, in our case we have to enter the number 3. Why number 3? If you have a look at this menu, you may have noticed that our frame out with the material random walnut placed on the third place counted from the top. We just entered our number 3 in the input boxes, but everything is still the same. So in order to apply the cladding in the frame we have to refresh our window. Okay, what happens if I try to hit this whole material button one more time? And after this I hit the outer hole button in the main menu. So in this case our window will simply disappear in the wall. So how do we get back our window with applied material on it? So from now on it's simple. With the selected wall you have to be in the right menu. Do you see the range on the right? You have to be in this range menu. Then hit the button Auto Boolean and our window with applied material is back. In order to have our wall uniformly, I would like to apply the material on this bottom part of the wall. To do so, with the wall selected, we have to be in the material section of the menu. Now you have to take a look on the wall segment you would like to edit. In our case it is a segment number 1. Inside of our segment we assign the right material to it. Now it looks good. Okay, let's give a material to the next segment, to the segment with the number 4, to the bottom part of the wall. Therefore we choose the segment number 4 and then we choose the material we want to have there. So now we are ready with both. Now I would like to have a look in the rendered mode and it looks good. Since we approximately know how to add the material to the window frame, let's do it one more time on another window to show you that it works on all frames and all kinds of windows. Let's select another window and maybe this one. Okay, a little display glitch, no problem. Now we have our window in the right position and we want to give to the gray and pink areas of the window frame the same material which we have on the cladding. We select our window in the right Archipack tab, then we switch to the material tab, to this one. If you like, you can check inside of these slots if you have already this material. If not, you can navigate to the Archipack library and you can choose the new material from the library and press this button. After you added the material from the library, you are able to apply it to one of the slots. In either way, it is very important to deselect this button. After you did it, input boxes appear. Those input boxes, you have to enter the number or index of the slot. In our case it is the slot called window frame. This slot will contain our material. We would like to have our material on the frame outside. That's why we enter the number 3 here. In our frame outside we choose the right material and so here it is. But as you see, not completely. We have still here a pink stripe and we would like to get rid of it. That's why we also have to enter the number 3 in the input box frame outside. Count from the top, 1, 2, 3, and here we have our 3. We move to the main menu and hit the automatic hole button. And magic, window disappears one more time. But now we know what to do. We select the wall and hit Auto Boolean and the window with applied material is there. So let's apply the cladding material to the bottom part of the wall. To do so, select the wall and after this you go to the material tab of the wall. Then choose the segment and apply the material you want to have on it. Now we can take a look in the rendered mode. So I think it looks great and we are done now. Thank you for watching the video till the end. You would make me happy if you will hit the like button below. This helped me to keep motivation to support you with more nice information to this wonderful add-on. Depending on how much likes this kind of videos about Archipack will get, I will keep making further tutorials. But for now, keep making and stay healthy. Thank you.